Hi, my name is Jessica Matthews, and this is my video presentation of the SWOT analysis I conducted on Tuesday, January 9th at Mai Thai restaurant. In this video, I will go over all of the strengths and weaknesses, opportunities, and threats that I observed while I was there. So first of all, I'd like to go over their strengths. I went with a friend of mine and we found it pretty easily, so their location was definitely a strength. They had great parking, which is definitely a positive in Columbia. They are just right outside of Columbia in West Columbia. So next, their atmosphere. They had a great atmosphere. My friend and I had a great time. We felt like it was a smooth and just a good place to have conversation and just a fun atmosphere in general. Next, they had great service. We were sat pretty quickly. We didn't have to wait for a while, and their service was great. We had a great waitress. She did a good job at taking care of our table and all of our other tables as well. And lastly, their food. Their food was delicious. It was the first time I'd ever tried Thai food, and I really enjoyed it. So I'll definitely go back for their food. It was delicious. Next, I'd like to go over their weaknesses. And their first weakness I found was seating. They did seat us pretty quickly, but we were pretty packed in there. There was a lot of people there at lunchtime, which is great business for them. But I think that they could offer a few more seats just to avoid anyone waiting at lunchtime. And then next, we did get seated pretty quickly and our order was taken, but it was a while before we got our food after we ordered. So just having to wait a long time at lunch, especially when people are on their lunch breaks, they're trying to get back to the office rather quickly. So want to make sure that they're not waiting too long for their food. Next, I'd like to go over their opportunities, and their first opportunity I think that they could take advantage of is going and adding more seating, like I said, but they have a bakery also attached to this restaurant, which is really neat and adds to the atmosphere. But there wasn't anyone sitting in the bakery, and so I think if they offered more seating extended for the restaurant in there, it would just make more sense. And then lastly, they could advertise more. The only way I'd heard about this restaurant was by word of mouth, and especially being so close to college campuses, they could advertise some more and market to that area more and get more business that way. Lastly, I'd like to go over their threats, and the main threat I saw was their location to or their proximity really to other restaurants in the area, especially Groucho's restaurant, which everyone in Columbia loves and is known for their quick service. And so I don't think if someone may have walked into Mai Thai restaurant and gotten a wait time, they wouldn't have to think for a second about going next door to Groucho's, and that definitely is a threat for their business. And then lastly, of course, is foodborne illness. It's a threat for every restaurant business, and just want to make sure that you keep food safety at a #1 priority in those types of businesses. So in conclusion, my friend and I, we had a great time there, and we definitely plan to go back for a second visit. Y'all should give it a try. All of their strengths for the restaurant really outweighed any of the weaknesses or threats that we found. And so definitely would recommend it for everyone in the area. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate your time. I hope you enjoyed my video.